Hi scholars, Mrs. Coleman here. Before we get started with our next unit on the American Revolution, we're going to go ahead and do our review PowerPoint for the unit we're just now ending about fairy tales. So this is all review. It's the same kind of review you do in class with a whiteboard and marker, only at home rather than write it on a whiteboard with a marker. You can just shout out what you think the answer is. It's the one time you get to shout out your answers, okay? So when you think you know it, shout it out. And you'll have a countdown of at least 5 to tell me the correct word or answer. All right, here we go. Objective, objective, we learn all about it. I can review what I've learned for my unit assessment. All right, let's get going. Let's start with our vocabulary review. You know the drill. I'll read the sentence with each word one time. I'm only going to give you about 5 seconds though, because you're probably going to be shouting these out. If you want to try to write them, you can. You can always pause the video if you need more time. You can always pause the video if you need more time, okay? The dog succeeded the ball after it was thrown. The dog precious the ball after it was thrown. The dog retrieved the ball after it was thrown. The dog rudely the ball after it was thrown. 3, 2, 1. If you need more time, hit pause. Here's the correct answer. The dog retrieved the ball after it was thrown. The boy succeed, cut to the front of the line. The boy precious, cut to the front of the line. The boy retrieved, cut to the front of the line. The boy rudely, cut to the front of the line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need more time, hit pause. Here's the correct answer. The boy rudely cut to the front of the line. When you do well, you succeed. When you do well, you precious. When you do well, you retrieved. When you do well, you rudely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need more time, go ahead and hit pause. The correct answer is succeed. When you do well, you succeed. The kitten was soft and succeed. The girl loved it. The kitten was soft and precious. The girl loved it. The kitten was soft and retrieved. The girl loved it. Or the kitten was soft and rudely. The girl loved it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need more time, hit pause. The correct answer is precious. The kitten was soft and precious. The girl loved it. Now we're on to our multiple choice practice. On the test, these will be answers you circle, but for now you can just call out what it is at home, okay? Are fairy tales fiction or nonfiction? Are they fiction or nonfiction? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need more time, hit pause. The answer is fiction. Fairy tales are fiction. What kind of characters do most fairy tales have? A, magical characters. B, royal characters. C, a little girl and a little boy. Or D, both A and B. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A, magical characters. If you put B, royal characters, or D, both royal characters and magical characters, that's okay. Some fairy tales have both, but all fairy tales have some sort of magical character, all right? Think about Jack and the Beanstalk, think about Hansel and Gretel. Those don't have any royalty, but they do have magical characters. So every fairy tale has magical characters. The plot of a fairy tale only includes events that can happen in real life. The plot of a fairy tale only includes events that can happen in real life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is this true or false? This is false. This is false. Remember, we just talked about it on the last slide. Magical creatures, magic. So fairy tales includes events that can happen in real life, and they include made-up events. What words do most fairy tales use to tell when the story takes place? A, and they all lived happily ever after. B, once upon a time. C, there once was a king and a queen who wanted a child. Or D, none of the above. Remember, the setting or when is introduced at the start of the story. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for more time. If not, the correct answer is B, once upon a time. Once upon a time. Every story we've read has started with once upon a time. You know what I'm looking for? All right, time for true or false. True or false. This one, I'm going to cut your time down to 3 seconds because you're only saying true or false. Again, if you're writing and you need more time, feel free to pause the video so you get that extra time, okay? Here we go. True or false? When someone helps you feel better, you feel comforted. When someone helps you feel better, you feel comforted. 3, 2, 1. The answer is true. Next question. When you feel sad, you feel contented. When you feel sad, you feel contented. True or false? 3, 2, 1. Pause for more time. Otherwise, the answer is false. You don't feel happy when you're sad, and that's what contented means. True or false? When something makes you happy, it gives you delight. When something makes you happy, it gives you delight. 3, 2, 1. Pause for more time. Otherwise, the answer is true. When something makes you happy, it does give you delight. It is true. When someone makes a good decision, they have wisdom. When someone makes a good decision, they have wisdom. True or false? 3, 2, 1. True, right? Think of the Princess and Sleeping Beauty. They gave her wisdom. She made good decisions. True or false? When someone denies something, they admit that it's true. When someone denies something, they admit that it's true. 3, 2, 1. False. When someone denies something, they don't admit that it's true. They're saying it's not true. True or false? The solution is the way the problem is fixed in the story. The solution is the way the problem is fixed in the story. 3, 2, 1. True. Every fairy tale we read, there was a problem and it had a solution. True or false? In a story, a problem is something that goes well for the characters. In a story, a problem is something that goes well for the characters. 3, 2, 1. False. The problem is something that doesn't go well. The problem is something they have to solve. True or false? If a stuffed animal talks, it's enchanted. If a stuffed animal talks, it's enchanted. 3, 2, 1. The answer is true. If a stuffed animal talks, it's absolutely enchanted. True or false? A fairy tale is a true story that rhymes. A fairy tale is a true story that rhymes. 3, 2, 1. The answer is false. Fairy tales aren't true stories, and some have rhymes, but that's not a big feature of them. Ooh, true or false? Fantasy events can happen in real life. Fantasy events can happen in real life. I'm trying to trick you. Stay sharp. 3, 2, 1. False! Fantasy events don't happen in real life. You know what I'm looking for? Which fairy tale? We have 12 more slides for our review. I'm going to read a sentence that describes one of the stories we read. On the screen, you'll see 3 of the fairy tales to choose from. Now, this is where you can actually tap the picture if you want, or say it aloud. So this one, you're telling me which fairy tale this sentence is describing. All right? I'm showing you guys start because I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Here we go. In this fairy tale, a little man spins straw into gold. Is it Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin, or the Frog Prince? 3, 2, 1. Track the screen. It is Rumpelstiltskin. In this fairy tale, A giant owns a magical hen and a harp. Is this Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Rapunzel? 3, 2, 1. Jack and the Beanstalk. In this fairy tale, a princess learns that a promise must be kept. Is it Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin, or the Frog Prince? 3, 2, 1. Yep, Frog Prince. Again, if you're trying to write the correct answer down on a piece of paper, feel free to pause the video to give yourself more time to write. It's okay to pause the video if you want to practice your writing for these answers, because usually we're practicing our writing when we do this. If you don't have a pencil and paper, just keep shouting out the answers, okay? A princess sleeps for 100 years in this fairy tale. Is this Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin, or the Frog Prince? 3, 2, 1. Sleeping Beauty, the enchanted princess, sleeps for 100 years. A clever brother and sister take care of each other in this fairy tale. A clever brother and sister take care of each other in this fairy tale. Is this Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Rapunzel? 3, 2, 1. Hansel and Gretel. In this fairy tale, a girl is locked in a tall tower in a forest. Is this Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Rapunzel? 3, 2, 1. It is Rapunzel. She's locked in that tower. A princess becomes friends with someone under a witch's spell, and they both live happily ever after. Is this Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin, or the Frog Prince? 3, 2, 1. It is the Frog Prince. Very good. A boy and a girl are lost in the forest in this fairy tale. Is this Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Rapunzel? 3, 2, 1. Hansel and Gretel, lost in the forest. In this fairy tale, a fairy is angry she is not invited to the celebration of the birth of the princess. Is this Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin, or the Frog Prince? 3, 2, 1. It is Sleeping Beauty. It is Sleeping Beauty. Remember, the fairy got mad and she put that evil curse on the princess. A boy trades the family cow for magical beans in this fairy tale. Is this Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Rapunzel? You have 3, 2, 1. Jack and the Beanstalk. Excellent. Quick reminder, if you're trying to write the correct answer down, make sure you pause the video to give yourself more time, okay? The rest of the video will still be here even after it's paused, I promise. A queen must guess the name of a man in this fairy tale. A queen must guess the name of a man in this fairy tale. Is this Sleeping Beauty, Rumpelstiltskin, or the Frog Prince? 3, 2, 1. It is Rumpelstiltskin. Very good. In this fairy tale, a prince and a princess find each other after wandering the woods alone for many, many years. Is this Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, or Rapunzel? 3, 2, 1. It is Rapunzel. We all know what we're looking for. Show me. And that is it for our review of fairy tales. I can't believe how quickly this unit went. As soon as we come back, we'll probably go through these just one more time because we have to start another unit before we take our test. But we will be taking a test on this, and I'm sure you guys did really well because you get twice the days to review. So that's it for today. My next video will be our first read aloud about the American Revolution. I'm so excited. I love the American Revolution, and I cannot wait to share this unit with you guys, even though it's online. So keep practicing your writing. Keep watching for more videos. Have mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever text me your favorite fairy tale that we read. Have them send me a text of your favorite fairy tale that we read, okay? That's how I know you watched this video. All right, I missed you all dearly. Bye.